Okay, so part 3 was going to be installing the thing, but my battery on my camera was freaking dead, so I'm sorry I missed out on that. But the results are in. It drives. It made it all the way to the store and back. I went a little off-road. It, wow. Yeah, both wheels were spinning in the dirt. It wasn't very wet or anything. It was just gravel, but when you would take off before, you would just kind of go straight and then one wheel would go, and then the axle would be like blah, 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 blah. So now what it's doing is with the limited slip, I'm getting both wheels are going, and what the truck would rather do is kind of fishtail a little bit, which was kind of fun when I first started off, so I know it's working now. I just gravity bled the brakes like I did not too long ago when I replaced the brake hose. It just open up the bleeders, you give them like 10 minutes and both sides will bleed out, and the brakes are back to how they were before. And I just got to top the cylinder off. Went and bought some new brake fluid because I gave my bottles of crappy AutoZone stuff to the guy with the S10. But let's take a look. Look at that brand new differential. It's not leaking no more. See, nice and dry. Yeah, it's all clean. I didn't wipe the shocks over anything. I didn't go too crazy. I was gonna wire wheel my springs and stuff, but I'm gonna get 2-inch lift springs for this. So I'll have a 4 or 5 leaf pack. And I left my sway bar off. I think I'm gonna just leave the rear one off for I don't know, for good, because it still handles fine. I can tell the back end's a little squishier, but it does ride a little bit nicer too. So I'm just gonna leave the rear off, and then I'll beef up the front one and just call it good there. But yeah, this thing freaking hauls. It's got a lot of good traction now. And I noticed you'd go around a corner, and so you got one wheel, he's losing traction. I can hear him, moving, but the other one is still pushing the truck. It's not like just one wheel is letting loose. I can't get one wheel to peel out all by itself now. So it's got a lot better traction. I can throw it around the corners. I'm sure when it gets wet and snowy out, it'll drift just how I not necessarily want it to, but yep, it doesn't shake or vibrate. I don't hear any noises. It's all pretty quiet. I think I'm gonna remove my links there. It's kind of a waste of money, but whatever. I have the sway bar if I need it. I'll find, I don't know, I'll deal with it later. But yeah, freaking truck's back together. I'm not gonna drive it to work at all this week. I'm gonna wait till my energy suspension leaf spring bushing kits come in, because the one that I said I was missing, I actually found over there. There's so much. The shackles are, the bushings are gone. They're done. So once I get that dealt with, and then I'm gonna get the front kit for the big bushings here, because they're just as gone too. So yeah, they're I actually had the spring detached from the frame at the back, and the whole spring's like wah, wah. We will do some testing. I will tell you what I just did. I know for a fact that when we used to run stuff over with my truck, say for instance we have a computer here, you'd run it over and just that wheel would spin. Now what it does, I drove over these 2 blocks of wood stacked on each other, and the wheel kind of spun a little bit, but the other wheel still pushed the truck. It only spun a tiny bit. And then I went back over it, and it was really precarious, and it went right over it like it was nothing. I know I would have had a little bit of trouble before. I barely made it driving over this. I would try it again, but it's I don't want to. But yeah, that was well worth it, and hey, we got fresh oil. I left, along with the sway bar, the airbags out. Those things are getting pretty tired, so I just left them out for now and tied up the airline. But yeah, that was awesome. That was an awesome project. My truck has a limited slip now. Yay! Now we get to do rear end bushings and call it good.